don't care what he said. I'm security, and I'm telling you to leave the building.
Oh, but he granted me permission for the seal sweep.
Sir, I want this on record.
Yeah.
This is a noise complaint?
Yes.
Okay, file me a noise complaint. I'm going to take it to court.
What do you mean? I'm not saying you're going to get charged with a noise complaint.
You know why? Because it's not a noise complaint. Because it's not.
Sometimes cops meet their match in the form of an informed citizen. That's when they realize they can't have their way.
Legitimate reason. Can you explain that to me? Or you don't care to explain that? Can I see your identification, please?
Have I broken a law?
I don't know, but people take things very seriously when it comes to public safety and military safety, and if you've been walking around the property photographing things, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask. Now, you asked me a few questions when I got here for my name and badge number, and I was more than willing to provide that with you.
Which I believe you're required to do.
Yep.
I'm not.
Well, if we have reason to believe you may be involved in criminal activity,
you need a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am or I'm about to commit a crime to be able to detain me.
So what are you up
So what am I being detained for?
For identification purposes.
In order to ID me, I had to have broken a law.
This activity on 23rd Street, Brooklyn Drive, out with one male. Okay. So here's the thing. You can tell me who you are, and I can have you on your way very easily, and you can
Here's
go
the
about
thing,
your
at this
business.
point in time, it's an illegal detainment because I have broken no law.
Okay.
I'm in the process of breaking no law, and I intend to break no law. You have no suspicions of any of those three. Okay. So therefore, you have no right to detain me or try to ID me.
That might be what you think.
That's what I know.
But you can tell me, and I can get you on your way.
Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go.
Okay.
The officer tried to intimidate Swanson with underhanded tactics, threatening him with laws the officer had just invented, but he would immediately lose patience.
I told you I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Set your cameras down.
No, I have every right to record.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, and you are going to follow my commands or you're going to go to jail. I'm going to detain you in handcuffs.
Are you his supervisor?
No, I'm the supervisor.
Can I get your supervisor,
Turn around,
please?
Put your hands behind your back.
This is an illegal detainment. Go to the ground. Put it down.
Comply.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I am not at all. Nothing is tense. I'm completely loose.
You got his arm behind his back?
Yep.
I'm coming back. Sure hope you didn't damage your camera.
It's an illegal search. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my person or property.
Arrest, so
Arrest for what?
Based on the U.S. Constitution, we have the right to search you under search incident to arrest.
What are you arresting me for?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Legal process.
What legal process?
It is absolutely infuriating to witness this officer push Swanson to the ground based on a bogus claim, then further mock him for it.
I broke no laws. You were investigating nothing.
It's suspicious activity when you're
And what, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity, a misdemeanor or a felony, Sergeant? Which one is it? You are now illegally searching my backpack.
The cop struggled to justify his actions when confronted by Swanson's questions, which is typical behavior for egotistical people. Swanson would later be taken to jail and upon release would have his charges dropped and successfully sue the police department of Hibbing, Minnesota.
I chose this.
Right.
I'm glad I did, because back when I was trained, we were allowed to whoop people's asses, and then we didn't have this.
On August 27, 2024, the Long Island Audit channel owner Sean uploaded body cam footage of his experience with the officers in Liberty Township, Ohio, where they repeatedly violated his rights as a public citizen, but would soon come to regret it.
Can you stay over there for me?
Why are you
know
recording?
him?
No.
We don't know him either.
Why are you recording?
Can you walk that way for me?
Sir, I'd appreciate if you don't shine your light.
Well, we would appreciate you if you stay over there.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah, we are. We are.
Stop shining your light on my camera. That's a violation of my First Amendment right. You are currently violating the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. I'm going to ask you to stop. What's your name and badge number? Griffin what?
Don't stand behind me, please.
I'm not going to hurt you. What's your Officer Griffin? What's your badge number? What's your badge number, Officer Griffin?
Listen.
What's your badge number? No, you're not.
Too close to me.
No, you're being a tyrant. That's what you're being. You're being a tyrant.
Who knows? Who knows? Pete, this is what we deal with all the time. This is what we deal with all the time.
Somebody I knew, but
This guy's about to get arrested in a minute. Yeah.
I want to speak to a supervisor. the person that was shining a light in my camera preventing me from filming him is a supervisor? The person that's shining a light in my face right now and in my camera is a supervisor? He's a supervisor? You're a supervisor, sir? Are you a supervisor?
You should probably go find something else better to do. You should probably go find something else better to do. Well, go make some money, buddy. Go make some money.
Immediately, the officers would repeatedly try to block Sean's way as an ordinary citizen, who is allowed to film in public, and mock him for his attempts.
What, some phone?
I thought you dropped there.
No, it's in my ear.
All right, give it a sharp on the sister.
Just watch this dude with the hat. He's
What do you got here?
close to getting arrested. Hey, if he tries to say something to you, just fucking put your flashlight in the camera.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
I am him. What do you want?
You are him?
What do you want? Can you get away from me?
Are you scared?
I'm working.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared of nothing.
Okay.
You think I'm scared of you?
Well, the right way to say it is you're not scared of anything.
I'm
but
not scared of anything.
There you go. There you go. I'm no threat to you, man. I was recording the incident.
I didn't say you are. We got a job to do too, right?
So this is my job to hold you accountable. Do you have a problem with people who film you, Griffin?
Say hi. How you doing?
Officer Griffin, do you have a problem with people who film you? Is this like a habitual problem? Like are you a repeat flashlight in the camera offender? Griffin, do you have a problem with accountability, sir? Just a little transparency, that's all. It's not gonna kill you. Do you understand what the First Amendment of the United States, the Constitution is, Griffin? Did you take an oath to uphold that Constitution? You did, right? You know, a real man will take his oath seriously and uphold it.
Sean would not let the officer go on with his previous actions, as body cam footage revealed that the officer knew exactly what he was doing and deliberately violated the Constitution.
Yeah, send it to him.
You want me to send it?
Send it to him and ask him.
Oh, I'll go send it to him and ask him about it, Griffin.
Send it to him and ask him.
I'll be filing a complaint against you.
Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do, buddy. Oh, gotta love it.
28 to 23.
Good.
Just watch the gentleman out front that's filming our every move.
Sir, how are you? I'm doing well, sir. Are you a supervisor?
Not right now.
You're not a supervisor right now? Oh, no, I'm saying in general, are you a supervisor?
No. Well, weekends we don't have sergeants, but we do have supervisor. I'm for midnight turn. I just came in early.
Oh, okay.
How can I help you?
Oh, sir, so I was filming, I'm a First Amendment activist and independent journalist.
Yeah.
So I was filming an incident that was taking place in the parking lot where a female was being arrested, apparently for shoplifting. But I was filming there, and the supervisor that's on duty right now, Griffin, he didn't like that I was filming him, so he decided to put his flashlight in my camera so I couldn't see anything, violating my First Amendment right. I tried to explain to him I'm not a threat to him. I'm not here to cause any issues with him. I'm filming for accountability purposes. He told me, why don't you go do something to make yourself some money? Do you make money doing what you're doing? And he repeatedly, over and over again, no matter how many times I've tried to explain to him, I'm not trying to do anything but document.
Well, let y'all know to do that.
Oh, we're aware. We're very aware. Thanks.
Yeah, you see, I'm one of the guys that was trained law enforcement and chose this.
Right.
I'm glad I did, because back when I was trained, we were allowed to whoop people's asses, and then we didn't have this.
Well, I
No.
mean, he's really not doing anything wrong, but
No, I know, but you guys got a lot of aggravation to have
it's
to put up
frustrating,
with
yes,
nowadays.
but he's not doing
I'm just
anything.
old school training, which was different. I've changed with the training. It's like, okay,
Right.
let's just go softer and softer on the bad guys. But yeah, I don't know. I say I appreciate y'all for your temperament. I don't have it.
Right.
Interesting observation from a former Liberty officer. Somehow, people like Sean, who only wish to hold public servants accountable, count as a bad guy to these types.
Your police chief must be bad if he's allowing this kind of behavior.
Done? Should be good.
How you doing?
Yeah. What a low standards law enforcement. Oh, man.
Amazing, this is the quality of cops that the system churns out these days, the type to hypocritically block public access while claiming to serve the public.
He assaulted me. I got it on film.
How he assaulted you?
In June of 2023, this auditor was allegedly assaulted by a patrolman at the Cleveland Clinic for no apparent reason, which was a concerning situation.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
I got a call that you're looking through people's cars and
You're about to get a lawsuit.
You fit the description.
You have no
Red t-shirt,
legal
white
right.
shorts.
You have no legal right
Call that you're looking through people's
to put
cars.
your hands on me.
Sir.
This is an assault.
Sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sir, can you please turn around?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Sidoti, 190.
You're about to get
What's
a
your
lawsuit.
name, sir?
You're
Sir,
about to
what
get
is
a
your
lawsuit. You have no legal right to ask me or not.
This cop's terrible behavior suggested that this would not go well for him, and this man certainly knew his rights.
Sir, we got a
Or
call
to
that
put
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on
people's
me.
vehicles. We got a call that you're looking through people's vehicles.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
All right, and you won't identify yourself, you wouldn't stop, and you're on
You have
private
no
property.
legal right to identify me.
We got a call that he was looking through people's vehicles, and he wouldn't stop.
This character saw me up on the hill exercising, going through the lot. He started his car. He was up there sleeping or reading or something. Follow me down and stop me over here every day.
Okay. I'm here
He put his
almost every day,
hands
and
on me
I've never
with
seen
no legal reason.
We got a call that
I
you're
got it
looking
on
through
film.
people's cars. Okay.
What's your name, officer?
Officer
What-
Buchanan.
Look, he has no reason to ID me. No legal reason. You all about to get a huge lawsuit. I got him on camera assaulting me for no legal reason. What is your name again?
I have one Garfield unit up here.
Y'all gonna find out.
The officer knew he was in trouble because he was being filmed from the start.
You saw him assaulting me when you walked up. Am I right?
I don't see doing anything.
Absolutely. You did.
Sir, I just need your ID. So
You're
I can
about
ID
you
We got-
escalated this thing
Sir,
into
sir, we
No.
have.
We're not going backwards. You escalated it. We're not going back. This is a lawsuit now.
Okay. All right.
This is a lawsuit.
Sir, we got a call that you're.
And I'm
looking through
suing
people's
you
vehicles.
personally
We got a call
for
that
putting
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on me.
people's vehicles.
You didn't see me
We got a call.
look in anybody's vehicle.
We
What
got
did
a
you
call
see
that
me
you're
doing?
looking through people's vehicles.
Talk to them.
We got a
Tell
call
me
that
you
you're
saw
looking
me
through
not,
people's vehicles.
doing nothing illegal.
We got a call that you're looking.
I'm
through
dressed to exercise. I do this every day.
190.
Ask anybody, any of your staff.
Now that he knew he had made a mistake, he was regretting it only because it could cost him his job, not because he was sorry for what he'd done.
CCPD's got a big lawsuit now. You're
We got
going
a
to pay
call
me.
that we were looking through people's vehicles. So
That's
I'm
no
responding to the
reason.
call. I'm
That's
responding to
no
the call.
reason for you to put your hands on me.
You wouldn't
and
identify. You wouldn't stop and
you
talk to
gave
You
me
wouldn't
no
identify yourself,
legal
so you're on
reason.
private property.
Name a legal reason.
1090, sir.
You should have thought this out before escalating. Y'all got, get Garfield here. I'm staying here now. This is a police report, and you're liable.
We got a call.
This is a police report now. It's all on film. Nah, bruh, we're not going backwards from here. I'm sorry. Nothing personal against you.
Okay.
He should have never put his hands on me.
To no avail, they were desperately attempting to calm the man. It was about time police officers faced the repercussions of their conduct.
I have a legal right to defend myself when you do it. Either that badge does not give you the right. It does not give you the right to put your hands on me.
I got a call that you're looking
You questioned me about it. What did I say?
I have a
What
right
did
to
I
identify
say?
you too. When I'm
You don't
speaking
have
with you're on private property.
You don't have name the legal right that I have to identify, and I've committed no crime.
What's your reason of being here?
And I've committed no crime. I've told
What's your
you
reason of being
several
here?
times.
Exercise.
I'm here every day. Every day. I didn't have a problem until today. I've been doing this ever since the weather's been warm enough.
You're on clinic property.
That's your problem, and you got an even bigger problem, buddy, for putting your hands on me. All right, let's see if this stands up in court.
You have no Cleveland Clinic business.
Let's see if this stands up in court.
Placing his hands on the auditor was the officer's worst life decision. At this point, he was powerless to save himself.
Continue to escalate it. I'm gonna wait till Garfield gets here. And I'm gonna file a police report. You got a lawsuit coming.
I'm making one anyway.
Absolutely. Let's see how it stands up legally. I know my rights.
Okay.
Apparently you don't. You can't just grab people up.
Sir.
You can't grab people up on a say-so. You didn't see me. You observed me for at least 45 seconds to a minute, doing what I was doing when you stopped me and questioned me, and I confirmed what you saw, irrespective of what someone said. You got a lawsuit for putting your hands on me.
It is clear how arrogant this officer was. He believed he could just grab anyone whenever he wanted, but this auditor was hell-bent on giving him a lesson he'd never forget.
He's done. Wait till they find out who I am.
Well, like, cause we gotta call dispatch, and they were saying,
if he had to come up and talk to me and not giving me unlawful orders, and put his hands on me.
He's saying, like, what he saying?
I came up that hill. He was sitting right over there.
Okay.
Right up there. He watched me come up the hill. I'm trotting backwards.
Yeah.
Turned around, made eye contact with him. Came back here. He started his car up and followed me.
Okay.
I come through here.
Yeah.
Like I walk every day.
Okay.
He stops me over here, and I explained to him.
Like
irrespective of you getting a call, you have to articulate what crime I've committed that I have to ID. I know my rights. How you doing? You Garfield?
Please, yeah, I'm Garfield.
My name is Keith Golston.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You might know my mother's name.
Probably. Yeah.
They talk about Ernie there. She was the first black dispatcher ever, head dispatcher at Garfield Heights Police Department. I grew up here. Okay. I want to file a police report. I got this guy on film assaulting me without probable cause, grabbing me, trying to twist my arm behind my back, putting his hands on me. Whatever this officer's name is, I'm filing a police report on him.
The officer's problems were only getting started. He made the mistake of messing with the wrong man that day.
I was doing nothing illegal. I do this every day.
Yeah, what's your name again, so I can address you?
My name is Keith Golston.
Keith Golston. Okay.
I'm a resident here.
Yeah. You know what yes, you have a right to do what you need to do, but this is a clinic, which means it's private. So if they ask you to do something, you gotta listen to them.
No. Let's test that legally. If he can put his hands on me without probable cause, anywhere in the continental United States.
Yeah.
If he can put his hands on me, this is the issue. I answered his question.
Okay.
He didn't observe me doing anything but exercise. Where he observed me here. He didn't see me looking in any cars or doing something illegal. My point is this: he has no legal right, therefore, to put his hands on me or impede my progress, let alone ID me. A suspicion. Let's test that it's gonna get tested legally.
Well, see, sir, this is a private.
I don't want to, bruh. It don't.
You can't even. You're not even supposed to be filming here.
here.
Bruh.
It's just like if I went to your house
Brother.
and you text me.
Nah, this is you don't know what you're talking about because he's claiming you don't. You don't know what you're talking about. He just claimed that this was private property.
It is private property.
Yeah.
Which means you have to do what they ask you to do.
No,
Yes,
I
you
do not.
Yes, you
I
do.
have to legally. I'm
house.
legally required. You're required legally to obey the law.
You can't use this at the gym.
Hey, look.
I understand what you're saying. I do.
That's why I say you don't know what you're talking about. I'm filing a lawsuit.
You cannot film.
No, I can do anything I want to do, man.
This is a private
Yes, I
property.
can.
You're not supposed to be filming here.
Stop me then.
Well, see, that's where you go wrong. You can't. If I went to your house and you asked me not to do
This
something,
is not my house.
Whatever.
We're outside on
doesn't matter.
in the public.
If it's your property, then you got a right.
Whatever his name is, I'm filing a lawsuit for assault and battery. I got it on film, brother.
They were desperately trying to improve the situation for their fellow officer, but it appears that their efforts were in vain.
So
What's your name?
Lou.
Lou?
You can call me Lou.
Badge number?
27.
And your last name, Lou?
Young.
Young?
I can only give you one or either or. I can
All right.
give you all.
All right.
So these guys, they have a right to talk to you.
They don't have. He doesn't have a right to put his hands on me, bro. We were all right when we were talking.
I don't know what lead to that, but
I'll tell you
what
what.
lead to that? Why he?
I'll tell you what.
You know?
I can save you a lot of time.
Yeah.
I'm pressing charges. I want to file a police report.
For what?
He assaulted me. I got it on film.
How he assaulted you? That's
Absolutely.
what I'm asking you. How?
He grabbed my arm.
Yeah, they're allowed to do that because if you walk away from them, if he's asked you.
Bruh, let's file the police report.
Keith maintained his stand. This is what happens when an educated individual opposes an illiterate and uninformed cop.
These guys have the right to file a criminal trespass on you. They can do that.
Well, they can do that.
Yeah, but
and I'm suing. Okay. How about that?
If you
let's see what stands up in court.
So if this guy,
bruh,
this officer asks you to leave and you don't leave, that's a crime because they're going to be criminal trespass.
He didn't ask me to leave.
It's a private
he didn't ask me to leave.
place,
You're making stuff up now.
I'm not. That's why I asked you.
Do you have a supervisor here?
Yeah, we do have.
Okay, let me file a report with your supervisor.
We're not filing a police report. There's no
call your
crime.
supervisor.
Yeah. If you want to, you can call the station.
Call your supervisor here.
Mr. Golston.
Call your supervisor here.
Here's how we're going to do this. You just want him off the property? Yeah.
I was leaving the property when he assaulted me.
Okay. If you want to file a complaint, you can file a complaint with Cleveland Clinic Police Department.
No, I want to file a criminal complaint. You guys are the reporting officers.
Would it be possible for Keith to file a criminal report?
No,
I want to file.
This is Cleveland Clinic.
Did he call you?
Yeah, they called us.
Y'all don't have no jurisdiction?
Not that. They are police department.
They're their own police department. So if you
what kind of report are you guys going to file? You got to make a report.
We're not making a report.
No.
Y'all can just go anywhere you want to.
We don't have to make a report.
You can just make a report for.
If you want to file,
we'll find out about that.
If you want to file a complaint,
where's the supervisor for Cleveland Clinic Police
Right now
Department?
it's me, but my supervisor's at home.
What is his name?
Marcus Grandpa.
Marcus Grandpa. Do you have a number for him?
That's my sergeant.
Sergeant Marcus Grandpa. Do you have a number for him?
You can call my dispatch and you can.
Who is here today besides you that I can make a report about this incident?
My partner, but
let's get him here.
He's not a supervisor. He's right here, right behind him.
Because his supervisor was at home at the time, the cop who attacked Keith turned out to be the supervisor of the Cleveland Clinic Police Department. The intriguing part is about to begin.
What's your name, sir? We can talk now. You heard what was going on?
Yeah, I heard what's going on.
Right.
All right. So do you want Marcus's number?
No, I want to get something legally on paper right now. This is all on film.
You want to write it down on a statement, or you may just write this down now? I'm gonna get your statements like that. Want me to go do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You come with me.
Keith was always going to get what he wanted, regardless of what stood in his way, and he received precisely that.
If you could write your name down,
yeah,
and the officer.
Should I come with person now. He's gonna make a statement. I'll give you the. I'll let you details of them down. All right. I'll give you my name. It's like that. You wanna go somewhere else, or you just?
Yeah, I wanna go sit down.
Yeah. All right. All right. You say you exercise up here all the time?
Every day. For about the past, ever since it's been warm.
They could have alerted him earlier if they had a private property issue, but they made that wholly false explanation now because they had to save their fellow officer.
Yeah, with that. So the reason why this didn't happen here, they have no jurisdiction over private property and stuff. That's why they tell you. So they wasn't being disrespectful like that.
No.
So, like, you know, they can't really do too much because it's with us, but
I got it.
You know, but like I said, I apologize for what happened.
No problem.
I don't know what the heck was going on. I got a dispatch. Somebody said it was looking through cars, and that was wrong. Somebody.
Man,
should have just asked, you know, instead of putting hands and stuff like that. But I understand.
And I'm giving the statement to you.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Buchanan, B-U-C-H.
What's your rank?
Oh, I'm a patrolman.
First name?
Samuel. Buchanan, B-U-C-H-A-N-A-N. Badge 66.
This tyrant of an officer had just realized that justice always wins out.
Broke my brace.
Oh, he great.
He tried to twist my arm behind my back.
This next case has a comedian trying to do a First Amendment audit, and he exposes the cops in a hilarious fashion.
What do we do, call the cops on him?
No, because what I'm doing is legal, sir. Let's just check out what clandestine activity is going on here.
Where you going?
Oh, just doing a quick CO sweep.
No,
You guys are really chill. Mind if I just get in real quick?
No, you can't.
Once in a blue moon, tyrannical cops come up against people that refuse to take their threats. Today, we'll be following along an auditor who educated people on the Constitution with a comedic touch.
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing a CO sweep.
Turn that off, please.
But I have to do my CO sweep.
Turn that off, please.
I'm with clandestine operations.
Turn that off, please.
There's no recording in here. You gotta
Step outside of the building.
No, I'm with clandestine operations.
You gotta shut it off.
Step outside the
You've been told
building.
3 times already.
You can't have a recording device inside.
Oh, okay. Is this the public part of the building? I'm just wondering.
Doesn't make any difference. You can't record it. It's a courthouse.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going into the courtroom.
This is a courthouse. You're in a courthouse right now.
Shut it off.
You're doing a what?
A CO sweep.
This building is a lockdown.
Isn't this the public, lobby part?
This part right here is yes.
Yeah, so I'm doing a CO sweep here.
You're not recording.
He's recording because I'm watching a recording.
No, I'm doing a CO sweep.
I don't care what you're doing, you're recording. Step outside the building, please.
Get out of the building.
I kind of wanted to do my...
I'm security. I'm telling you to leave the building or I'll call the cops.
Okay, that's fine, but isn't this a public
There's
area?
no public nothing. It's a courthouse, a private property.
They were pushing him outside like he was carrying a firearm. Since when are court lobbies private property? Can I purchase one of these private properties too?
All right, perfect. He granted me permission for
I
a
don't
CO
care
sweep.
what he said. I'm security and I'm telling you to leave the building.
Oh, but he granted me permission for the CO
Off the
sweep.
button. Take your finger off the button.
Do you mind if I do my CO sweep?
Yeah, I mind very much. I mind if you leave the building right now or I will call the police department.
Oh, no, don't
No,
call this.
I'm going to do that if you don't leave now.
I'm above them.
I don't care what you are.
And then he granted me permission to do
He
my
didn't
CO
grant the
sweep.
police. No, he didn't because I was listening. You're going to be arrested.
For what?
For trespassing. Now leave the building right now. Get out of
Do
this
my CO
building.
sweep.
Shut the phone. I will confiscate this from you right now. If you don't leave this building right now.
No.
Leave the building. And if you got me on tape, I don't care.
Okay, I have good news, sir. I've actually approved the whole place except for underneath
I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth.
We're about 98%.
I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth.
I just gotta check underneath your jacket real quick just to see if there's anything clandestine over there.
You do one more thing, I swear to God, I'm gonna get out of here.
One more
Nope,
thing here.
out of the building.
You have to applaud this guy's persistence. This comical approach gets even better when he confronts the police.
Oh, guys, I'm just doing a quick CO sweep. Oh, 1 second. Oh,
He's
guys.
been here 3 times already.
There's something
He's taking
clandestine.
Video. He does not
We're
want
just
me.
gonna check out the clandestine activities going on in the building real quick.
Pictures of Clinton. He keeps saying the same thing. He's been here 3 times. Bill.
Sir, you can't come in right now.
Are you open to the public right now, sir?
1 second.
Okay. Do you mind if I just go in and do my CO sweep?
You can't come upstairs.
Oh, no, I won't, yeah.
What do we do, call the cops on him?
No, because what I'm doing is legal, sir. Let's just check out what clandestine activity is going on here.
What are you doing?
Oh, just doing a quick CO sweep.
No.
Hit 5 times.
You guys are really chill. You mind if I just get in real quick?
No, you can't. What the hell is clandestine operation?
We're operating as a free press and we're doing a clandestine operations investigation on the public accessible lobby.
I've seen videos on this. I know what he's doing.
Can't film
He's
it.
not going to do it.
Have you seen other clandestine operations officers?
Get your foot out
Get
of the
your
door.
foot out of the door now. You've
Or
been
I'm
going
going to
3
call
times.
Nassau County cops.
That's
right
what I
now.
told you 5
You're going
times.
to call an asshole what?
Nassau County cops will be here in 2 minutes. You don't get that foot out of the door.
Why they're not asshole cops?
I said Nassau
County Police
cops.
Department.
No, I heard you said you're going to call asshole cops.
No, we did not say that.
Sir, that's not nice to law enforcement. Something clandestine's going on in here. That was a clandestine foot kick there. So we're going to continue investigating due to the clandestine activities that are going on in this village courthouse here.
That's a little rough way to address the police, don't you think? Not all of them are assholes, you know.
Temporarily closed.
But that's only to cover up clandestine activities. I can accept that.
You're gonna back off, right?
Just squeeze in. Please.
Just watch your foot. I don't want to knock you down the stairs, but you gotta move.
Toss that in there real quick.
No.
My name is Officer Ryan. I'm with the 5th Precinct.
Officer
I'm wearing
Ryan,
a body
4166.
camera.
Nice to meet you.
What seems to be going on?
We're just doing a CO sweep.
You say CO, carbon monoxide?
No, that'd be CM.
Is it a government agency?
Oh, we're operating as the free press.
Okay. That does not offer you free reign of government facilities. You understand that, correct?
I understand that it doesn't give me access to restricted areas.
Well, it's at their discretion so that there's not interference with the operations of the day. Do you have a press pass?
Oh, yes, I thought you'd never ask. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I take a look at it, sir?
Yes, sir, you may.
I'm Sergeant Cirillo from the 5th Precinct.
Sergeant Cirillo, how do you spell that, sir?
Surillo from the 5th Precinct.
Sergeant Cirillo, nice to meet you.
How is he interfering with court proceedings by recording in the lobby? The public pays for them. The public can't be there? It's not like he was trying to break into the judge's restroom or something.
Yeah, so there's my press pass there.
Okay, so obviously this is not an official press pass.
Yes, it is.
It's or whatever. I'm going to consider it a whatever. Again,
No, that's or whatever.
So the point is, this piece of
that legitimate press pass, yes.
That I'm just going to make a mark of.
For sure.
This is.
And you want to keep that copy?
No,
I have other.
You're agreeing with me that this is a ripped-off corner piece of notepad.
No,
that
that's a
has in ink, in handwritten ink. It just says press or whatever. Is that what this says?
No, that's a press pass.
Is that what this says?
I'm not.
Can you read that for me? I'm going to put it on your camera. I put it on my camera. Just read to me what your pass says.
I'll start reading. This official press pass grants permission. No, you're not letting me finish reading it. I got you.
We just want to make sure that the nobody's rights are stepped upon. But it's iffy on recording within government buildings also. What if you're trying to eye up to do something wrong?
That'd be clandestine, so I'd have to investigate myself.
Right. Well, we don't know that since you won't give us any information. Now you see our impasse.
You're a press pass?
No, impasse.
Oh, I thought you said press pass. I was about to say, can I have that?
Forget the agency that issues press passes.
Yeah, the one I went through, it should be on the back of it. If you see on the back at the bottom right, next to the barcode. Yeah, right next to the barcode.
There is no barcode. This has no barcode.
You covered up with your thumb, the barcode.
No, I'm still there.
It's like a QR code
Both
scanning.
I did it with, I held it from the left side. I held it from the right side. There is no barcode on this. I mean, government facilities aren't just free willy-nilly to the public. You can't walk into my precinct and just start filming. You're not allowed. You may not do that.
As far as I'm concerned, the auditor displayed a total legit press pass for an independent journalist. My precinct, isn't it our precinct?
No, that's what I'm trying to find out. So it's not a public building.
It's a government building. It has its own rules and regulations according to, their internal rules and rights. People are allowed in. I'm going to use that store across the street. Yeah, it's open to the public. You can go in, but if they have the right for refusal.
But wouldn't that be like privately owned as opposed to publicly owned?
It's not open to the public like that, no.
So is it publicly owned though? I'm just trying to...
I'm sure the taxpayers at some point or another own it.
Yeah, we can't enforce a policy. We're in agreement with that.
These guys are following me around. Keep doing loops, just follow me around, not waving. Super clandestine activity from them.
The cops weren't able to identify the courthouse as private property, but the auditor sadly decided to leave the premises since he already made his point. Weirdly enough, an unmarked police car started following him. He then set his sights on another public building.
Was that a company?
Kinda. It's like a low-key thing.
All right. Do you have like a business card or anything?
I have press credentials. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. You have.
Okay, yeah, sure. Here's my press credentials and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. I can help you find anything you need.
Oh, I appreciate you, officer.
No problem.
Okay, you seem chill. You seem cool.
We're here to
Cool.
help.
Appreciate you.
It's a public building.
Yeah,
Signed
yeah, right.
in. You're...
This is so cool. Wow. It's awesome. We're just doing a CO sweep. We're just doing a CO sweep. We're just doing a CO sweep. I'm with Clandestine Operations. We're just doing a CO sweep.
Who are you with?
Oh, with CO. Yeah, we're just doing a CO sweep. Clandestine Operations.
I don't understand what's going on.
We're just doing a CO sweep.
You can't be video on this floor.
Oh, is there anything clandestine on the floor? We're just doing a CO sweep. It's a Clandestine Operations.
This is a public area. He could be right here. He's allowed to. Okay. And that's what he's doing. So.
Yeah, just make sure there's nothing clandestine over here.
Props to Officer Shear for sticking up for the auditor. That's the first time I've seen an officer who actually knows the law.
He's not with you, right?
I'm following him right now.
We're just looking for clandestine activity. You're familiar with Clandestine Operations, right? Just wondering, officer, I did hear you say you're calling a supervisor. Should I wait for the supervisor?
This guy looks like 3 cameras on him.
COs?
Yeah, but Clandestine Operations. Operating as the free press.
Well, we ask that you don't film in the courthouse.
Oh yeah, well, I won't go into the courtroom, I understand.
Well, this is actually considered part of the courthouse because of the logistics of it. So, I mean, you could look around yourself, but please refrain from videotaping. We'll have to ask you to leave the floor.
Now, just a quick question. Can I look through the camera because it gives like a clear picture? It saturates
no, you can't use the camera.
If I'm not recording, can I like look through the lens just to view? Like almost like they're my glasses?
That would be unnecessary, sorry. I mean,
if it helps me see better, if things are like blurry when I don't look through the camera, can I look through it? Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good, officer.
Can we help
Inspector Diploma. So I'm with Clandestine Operations. We're just doing a CO sweep, operating through the free press.
A CO sweep?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What's a CO? I don't know what that is.
Oh, just a basic sweep of the building for clandestine activities. I was just kind of getting a clandestine vibe over here.
Clandestine vibe?
Yeah, so we're just super quick CO sweep. Then done some other business, and then I'll be out of here.
All right, why don't you take care of your business? You good to go?
Oh yeah, appreciate that. All right, awesome.
Thanks. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you, officers. You sure nothing clandestine is going on over here? Blink twice for clandestine activity.
I think we're done now, okay? You got your information you need.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing my...
Make sure you get a picture of this too. The rules, it says you can't record on this floor. You have a good day.
You too.
And good luck with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, CO sweep. I'm with Clandestine Operations.
Yes, I told that.
The security officers were dumbfounded, but it's a good thing at least one of them knew the Constitution. This legend of an auditor struck again when he dressed up as a character called Con the Caroler and recorded in public buildings in Manayunk, Philadelphia to express his rights and see if the cops there are educated enough. His first stop was the post office.
Can I ask what are you filming?
Oh yes, we're doing an 8-hour challenge.
Okay, but I don't want to be filmed.
Well, so for my 8-hour challenge, I have to document everyone who I talk to.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Okay,
how's it going here?
We can't film it here, sir.
We're
not allowed to film it here.
It's for my Christmas show.
Oh, that's nice. But we still not allowed to film in a post office.
Okay, you're
violating other people's privacy. Like we can't. They don't have to be filmed.
Oh, they don't have to.
No, you can't. So we would appreciate you not.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish up for my Christmas show and I'll be right out of here.
Sir, I need you to leave, please. You can't film in here.
What's that guy?
Sir, you can't film. You can't film him. You can't film him. He doesn't want to be filmed. You can't. You're not. I asked you not to. You're not allowed.
Call the cops because you're not allowed.
You can't film him.
No need to. I just noticed there's.
It's fine that you did the decorations, but they don't want you filming them, so you can't film them.
Perfect. He's not even in the frame.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
But I need you to stop filming.
Oh, but I won't get him in.
You don't understand what stop means? I'm calling the cops.
No need to, sir.
There is no expectation of privacy in public. Anybody can record anyone or anything in public. Government post offices, courtroom lobbies, and other government buildings can be filmed by the public who pays for them.
Because I'm an independent journalist, I'm just finishing up. I don't need to.
Yeah, but you can't.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna.
You can't.
Do you see those?
You can't, sir, because it's a person just said they don't want to be filmed. You can't film.
But I must get the elegant
Sir,
stockings.
I need you to leave the office, please.
But I'm Carolyn Tom.
Okay. You're who?
Carolyn Cohn.
Who is that?
I'm a Connie Carroll. I have a license and everything.
You don't have a license to film people who don't want to be filmed, sir.
I do. I have a...
Not to film people who don't want to be filmed.
Okay, so I won't get him on it.
Okay. So that way.
Okay.
That way.
Well, I just have to head down.
No.
I do have to buy
No.
a stamp for
No.
His name is Con Carolyn.
I just tell him I'm going back in. Because I am still in the course of my journalistic duties, just letting you know.
Yeah, no problem.
We locked it at this point.
The government employees locked the door on him, so the auditor headed around town to see if someone else had a problem with him filming in public.
I'm loving these canines here, young lady.
Away from my property.
I'm respecting the canines.
No,
You find-
have no right to do this.
I do find them quite magnificent.
Well,
My
go
name is Carolyn.
someplace else.
My name is Claude the Caroller, by the way.
That's great. Please go someplace else.
Okay, might I serenade you with one carol before
No,
I go?
you can leave.
Okay.
Please leave. I don't want you taking a video of my animals.
Even if it's just the dogs?
No.
Okay.
Please leave.
Okay, fine.
Please
we wish you a Merry Christmas. She wants me to leave. She's pissed and she doesn't want me to be here. She's not happy. She's in fear.
People uncomfortable. I'm just informing you that information.
Once they hear my voice serenade them, they'll be at ease.
That might be true, but generally people will go out with a whole choir to do that kind of thing.
The cops knew to not arrest him or press him since he was so into the holiday spirit. They allowed him his First Amendment right to sing Christmas carols in public. After a while, he went back to the same post office that locked him out.
Excuse me.
How are you, sir?
Sir, you can't do this without a permission in any federal building. It's a violation of federal law.
I am also contemplating the juxtaposition of my stocking amidst the others, sir.
Yeah, but it's a federal building, sir. Right? We can seize this your equipment here. You can't play around with the social media in a public place.
Sire, I am engaged in journalistic...
You want me to call the cops for this?
Sire, I am engaged...
Please stop recording and...
Sire, may I finish a sentence, please?
Here, you can do it. No other...
Sire, are you going to allow me to finish a sentence today?
Pardon me?
Are you going to allow me to...
I told you that what you are doing is against a law and it's not allowed. It's a public place. They can complain to us that you are taking the photograph of their personal parts.
Sire.
It's another big violation.
Sire.
And it has happened with us. That's why I am...
May I have the favor of replying...
Stop recording, please.
May I have the favor of saying a single English sentence, sire?
Pardon me?
May I have the favor of saying a single English sentence, sire?
But I told you something, but you are not listening. That you are violating the law.
You are not giving me a chance to speak, sire.
Pardon me?
You are not giving me a chance...
What you need to say, sir, please.
This man has the unofficial record for saying the longest sentences without the need to stop and breathe. He wasn't even allowing him to reply. How is he supposed to communicate?
No, journalistic duty is that with the permission of the...
Why do you think I look like a fool carrying this lanyard around, sir? This is my license. Do you need to see it closer?
Sir, if you have a license you go to the police station and record it, the cops... You call...
That is my next stop, sir.
No, this is the public place. The people are there. Our customers are offended. They complain. That's why I came out.
Which customer was offended by my journalistic duties, sir?
It's not a journalistic duty. You are doing it, sir. You came into a public place without permission, without asking anybody. You are recording. That's not a journalistic. You are a spy. This is a spy. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I had to call.
It sounds very much like an independent journalist.
This Indian man saw right through the auditor's disguise. He called him a spy for dressing up in a Christmas outfit and filming post office decorations.
Sir, a person with the red hat and all, he has looked like a fake ID, say that, because he didn't take any permission to anybody. He is recording in the lobby. Even this call is being recording without our permission.
It's been recorded on that end as well, sire. Don't be ridiculous.
I need somebody in the post office. No, the person is recording in the federal building without our permission or anything. It's like a why?
Not like a white. Am I white or am I white, sire?
I don't know whether he's getting angry to attack with me with that.
Sire, I am of positive essence right now. How dare you confuse me with anything other than that?
You're making my customers nervous.
I don't believe so. They are not exhibiting symptoms of nervousness, sire.
What are you recording for?
How are you, sire? Come join the conversation. We were looking forward to your arrival. I have commenced the process of real winding in the post office here. I'm a journalist. I am undergoing journalistic duties right now.
So you're recording people at the post office?
No, not necessarily people, just the events and happenings, sire. That is my license to carol in town.
This guy's great. Need my new file?
Officer Campbell, we meet again. How are you, sire? My favorite officer around here. How are you?
I'm good. Do me a favor. Can you put the camera down if you want to do a transaction or anything?
This is my buddy here.
I requested him to stop recording, but he is, when I'm walking around the lobby, he's coming with the tripod. So I'm scared of that. All the customers were nervous, and he was my regular customer. He told him to stop recording.
Sire, I'm glad you have telephoned my acquaintance here.
His tripod doesn't turn into a firearm like in the spy movies. This supervisor just hated the auditor's presence, and he had no clue about the Constitution.
You can't record because that's a Bank Secrecy Act. You can't record in the
Privacy Invasion Act,
because
sir.
you are recording somebody's credit card and you are going to do the forgery on that. That's what I am accusing you of.
I am doing no forgery or fuckery ever.
Now, how do I know that?
Do I know that? Do you have a real ID? Doesn't want you on the premises. It's the same thing as before. If you could, let's go outside because we have other officers en route. And I got a lieutenant en route. You can speak to him now, okay? When he gets here.
Okay, but sire, just to
there is nothing.
Because I'm an independent journalist.
I literally have a whole entire in all seriousness.
Because they take the picture of the credit card and the PIN and they make the fake things.
I'm admiring your imagination, young man.
No,
you're like a child running wild with that thing.
Trained for that. The clerk is trained for that. We get the federal training for that. It's called Bank Secrecy Act, BSA.
Privacy Invasion Act, to correct you, sir.
No, and you are recording. That's a big fraud. An investigation going on and postal inspection.
First, he accused him of being aggressive and combative. Now he accuses him of recording credit card information. This man made such a big deal out of the auditor recording that he had the whole post office shut down.
All right, she's locking up.
Okay,
so
let's go.
You need to leave.
Come on. They lock it up, they're closing it up. Don't say nothing.
So, just be sure, I'm an independent journalist. I'm trying to get services here, though.
It's closed now. He's closed. You're not servicing any citizens anymore.
Mom, it is the middle of the day. Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds?
Close down. You sat and dilly-dallied around, and now they're closed. So you have to come back when they open up.
Do you know what time it is, ma'am?
Come on. CVS closes for lunch, too.
Closed for lunch. We'll be open at 3:40. Sorry for any inconvenience.
They're closed.
He has yet to present ID.
Okay.
So
right.
it's kind of caroler.
Okay.
Right now, because of the suggested accusations,
Yes.
I would like to get your name and put it on the report as well, and not Conda Caroler. I need your name. Okay,
They're opening back up at 3:40, sir.
Soldiers are hard-boiled individuals, and they don't take any BS from corrupt cops. Just like this vet demonstrated his authority.
What was your first name again? You think you're gonna get that? How long you been out there, academy? Long enough. How long? We gonna find out. I'm gonna pull your name. I'm gonna pull how much you make. I'm gonna find out your disciplinary records. I'm the wrong one to try, buddy.
So how much cash is that?
About 100 grand.
100 grand. Yeah. Hey, if you don't have time for me to tell you. I was a little frustrated, man, because I'm being treated like a criminal right now, and it's not your fault.
Corrupt cops know no bounds until a battle-hardened Army vet is standing in front of them. Just like this vet who didn't let a tyrant cop barge into his property because of a dumb reason. This is why you don't mess with the Army. January 2023, Officer Colin from the Edgewater Police confronted an Army vet outside his home over a noise complaint. What's crazy is the way he wanted entry into the house without a warrant. Guess he picked the wrong house to mess with.
The puppy's in a cage.
Okay.
This is like the third time you guys came here. So I advise you to go maybe check some notes, because I'm getting tired of it now. It's like becoming harassment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need that call, the the call log, whoever called in.
Okay, you can get that from a records department.
I can get it from you as well.
It wouldn't come from me.
Okay, well then I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking. If you're not going to give me the call log, I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. I'm not answering any more questions.
I'm not trying to be confrontational.
I just told you I'm done talking to you. I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay, then you can go back in your apartment.
And I can stand right here too.
You certainly can. As can I.
Let's see how long you stand here. See how long you waste resources. Because I'm going to get that call log.
I don't understand. You can get it from
I know, because I'm tired of you guys harassing me because my puppy's barking, right?
Okay.
So therefore, if it's the same person that's calling in, I'm gonna. And guess what? I'm gonna find out who this anonymous person is.
Okay, you can do that.
I know I can, because this is the law, right? It's a FOIA request, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
Right from the get-go, we see a severe lack of respect from the cop. He was running on ego alone and didn't know anything about laws.
I didn't come here with any animosity.
I didn't give you any animosity too. I asked you for a call log. You told me you didn't want to get a call log.
No, I
so
didn't
now
tell you
I'm
I
done
didn't want
talking.
to. I told you I have no access.
So there you can call
your.
You can call your dispatch right now and get
That's
it.
not the way it works.
I got it last time when you came. I'll show you. Yeah, you do. Yeah, because I got it last time.
Any paperwork from any officer?
I didn't need a paperwork. They gave me a number that to call in, which was the report, and it'll give me the person that called in or the time I called in. Okay, well I'm done talking. What's your name? What's your name and badge number? Cologne. You guys don't have what's the name? No what's this called? No camcorders, no recording? Why not? When you guys got to get that by, right? Isn't it by law? It's a federal law, right? I'm gonna make sure I do, because I don't like you guys not having it. You should always be recording when you speak to a citizen.
Well, that's why you're recording, right?
I know, but you should always be recording, right? As a public servant.
They roll them out soon.
As a public, I know. I'm gonna look into that. I'm very so hoping it holds you guys accountable.
What's scary is that this tyrant here wasn't even wearing a body cam. Anything could go wrong, and it was the cop's word against the vets. And we know how much our justice system favors the police.
What was your first name again?
You think you're gonna get that?
Not from you.
Of course, that's why I'm gonna laugh in your face. Ask it again. You know why? Because I know my rights, right?
That's
yeah,
good.
man. It's a Fourth Amendment right, right?
You should.
Searches and seizures.
Search and seizure. That has nothing to do.
That has to do with my holding my identity as well. You should maybe. How long you been out the academy?
Long enough.
How long? We gonna find out. I'm gonna pull your name. I'm gonna pull how much you make. I'm gonna find out your disciplinary records. I'm the wrong one to try, buddy.
Okay.
Right? We'll see.
I'm not trying you.
You ain't. Don't play with me. I'm not the one to play with.
I told you why I came.
Okay, we'll see if you. We'll see how that works out for you. Right? We'll see how that works out that you come in. But what I advise you to do, right? This is what I advise you to do, right? So maybe you could do your job better, right? Next time somebody calls, tell them he's not even going to talk to you, right? You understand?
We still have to follow up regardless.
You can follow up regardless, and guess what? I don't have to talk to you anytime. Next time I didn't even open the door just to get this recording. But let's be clear, I don't even have to talk to you, right? This is the third time you guys came, right? The first time I let you guys see the dog, right? I was very cordial.
Wasn't me.
It doesn't matter. It's the Edgewater Police, right? So I let you guys see it. Blah, 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 blah. Got his name, got his thing. Cool. Okay, let me see the police report. Oh, can I have your name? You're not getting my name. Going about your business. So the next time you guys come, now I'm getting a little more agitated, right? Because I already showed you the dog. The dog's extremely healthy. She's getting crate trained. You know what crate training is?
I'm not too familiar now.
See, now maybe you guys should read up on that, right? So I think you should maybe do some more education, right? But if a dog's whining like this, barking, doesn't mean she's being abused.
It's clearly visible how this wasn't the first time Edgewater police harassed this vet.
When I asked my headquarters to check, they said they didn't have anything on record, so.
Well, damn, they're not doing their job correctly, because I have it on record. Just like I got this on record right now, I got it on record. But it's good to know that they don't have it.
Has the dog been being crate trained for a while?
Doesn't matter how long the dog's been crate trained.
Obviously, if you're aggravated by this, it must have been going on for a while, right?
I'm aggravated by your presence. It don't matter if you came last week, if you came a month ago. I'm aggravated that this is the third time, right? Let's be clear. The third time you guys came about somebody calling about my dog whining, right? That's the third time. This is the exact same reason you just came to my door. That's why I'm aggravated, right? So the next time somebody calls, let's be clear. I want you to put this in the note, right? Put it down as good citizen, right? That's what you can put my name in as your report, right? Do whatever you want to do, right? You can do whatever you want to do, right? As can I, right? Because I follow the law, right? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm tired of this, right? So I don't care that a person calls. I call and say, hey, a dog is barking. You guys are going to come every time? Hey, a dog's barking. You guys are going to come every time? That's a waste of resources. That's a waste of resources. It's not a noise complaint, bro. You're just talking about a dog barking, bro. My dog. I can't control. Can you control a dog barking? Can you control? I'm standing out here talking to you right now. This is a noise complaint. Stop right. Let's stop right here. I want this on record. I'm standing out here right now. The dog is on record. It's being recorded. The dog has been whining and been barking the whole entire time I've been out here. And you're telling me this is a noise complaint? Let's be clear. I want this on record.
Yeah.
This is a noise complaint?
Yes.
Okay, file me a noise complaint. I'm going to take it to court.
What do you mean? I'm not saying you're going to get charged with a noise complaint.
You know why? Because it's not a noise complaint. Because it's not one. Right, and when you come here, you realize this is not one, right? So if it's not, how far you have to be decimal? What's the decimal level on a noise complaint? And how far does it have to be for you to hear it? Right, you're going to follow the statute. Okay, well then we're not talking about noise complaint because you don't know what you're talking about.
This cop was just saying the first thing that was coming to his mind, but he had no arguments or knowledge of the law to back it up. For those of you interested in what the vet said, the decibel limit for a noise complaint in a residential area is about 70 decibels.
You're not going to continuously harass me over a dog whining. It's not happening. I know the law, and if you want to play that game, let's take it to another level. You don't scare me. You will never intimidate me. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and there's nothing you can do to me. You have zero authority over me until I break the law, which I have not done. So I don't know what you're talking about and this, and you're going to take it to another level. You don't scare me. Not even a line. So what's this another level? I just told you. I called your bluff. I said, hand me the noise complaint. You won't do it. You know why? Because it's not a noise complaint. You just, why did you bring it up then?
It's called, the call is a noise complaint. Neighbors calling about that.
And then you should come back and then you should call back to this anonymous person, right? They're anonymous. They don't want to put their name on record, right? They're anonymous. They want to hide behind this complaint. This is harassment.
This might be the worst day of Officer Colin's career. I don't even think his bosses ever called out his BS like that. He was left speechless and the power dynamic just shifted.
And I'm being as cordial as possible, right? I'm gonna start getting extremely disrespectful when you guys come knock on my door next time, right? It's gonna be a show. I'm not gonna use these terrible words. Yeah, put that. Say he's gonna be extremely disrespectful, right? He's gonna make sure he exercises his First Amendment to the T, right? To the T of the law, right? I'm gonna make sure I use as many words as I want to describe my feelings that you guys want to continuously harass me over an anonymous complaint. I don't think you guys should do that anymore. I'm tired of it. Anything else?
Nothing else, sir.
Okay, you can go about your business and get back to your job. You're dismissed.
I'm dismissed.
Yeah, you're dismissed. Cologne.
Badge number 62.
Yeah, I got it before.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, right?
You do the same, man. I hope you learned something. No. You didn't? Why you guys don't have partners, man? You should have a partner with you.
I got a partner. I don't need a partner for something like this.
Of course, he didn't learn anything, and after all that grilling, this tyrant seemed like he was on the edge of tears. He can write bruised ego in the findings of his report.
Can't you kind of like gauge the call, right? And get more like investigate.
You can never take any chances.
You gotta investigate more, right? Like get some more information.
Well, that's why I came to talk to you.
I mean, but then now you're harassing me, man. I don't want to be bothered.
I need to get more information, like you said.
But why? I don't have to talk to you. I don't have no. Right? Because there's no evidence of a crime. Right? I know I can follow you out here. You know why? Because I'm free. You came to me. I didn't come to you. Did I call you?
Absolutely.
Right. So therefore, nah, I won't call you. I don't never. I handle my own business. You just said you call us. I said that when I hear a noise, I'm being facetious. Do you don't understand satire?
No, I do.
Obviously, why would I be as ridiculous as this anonymous caller? Every time I call the police, hey, let me dial 911 when I hear a noise. That would be ridiculous.
You want to come?
Yeah, come on, let's take a trip. Let's have some fun.
You work?
Yeah, man, I do a lot of work.
What do you do for work?
Make a lot of money, man. Residual income. You gotta have multiple streams of income, right? Residual. You know what that means? Dude, do you know what the word residual means?
But specifically what?
Nah, man, that's business. You never ask a man how they make their money.
Okay.
Why would I tell you that? You're a police officer, buddy. Come on, man. You should know. You should know by now. I'm smarter than that. You couldn't even get my name, but you're gonna get how I make my money? Come on, buddy. You should know I like my privacy.
The kind vet humbly escorted Officer Colin back to his vehicle so he could take his tyrant and go bother someone else. This interaction was a masterclass in how to exercise your rights. This should be taught in seminars so people can see how easy it is. While the last vet came out of the incident unscathed, this next one lost too much because of some egotistical cops. A routine traffic stop on February 19, 2021 turned into a bizarre incident when a retired Marine, Stephen, confessed to possessing $100,000 in cash. What happened next would start a one-of-a-kind lawsuit in the history of America.
Hey, good morning, Trooper Brown to Vet Eye Patrol. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Hey, the reason I'm stopping you, we have a special enforcement campaign going on. We're trying to educate drivers about violations they may not realize they're committing, but we're seeing a big increase in crashes out here. First, applaud you on your driving. You drive great. You're driving really slow. It appears that you're trying to drive safely under the speed limit. I appreciate that. I just want to talk about your following distance, especially around commercial vehicles. Came up behind a red and blue tanker truck, a little bit too close behind him. Yeah, you got to navigate that. You got your driver's license with you? Sure. Awesome.
I appreciate you, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Do you have a registration card with you?
Well, it's a rental car here.
Okay.
So I do have my rental. If you don't mind, it's underneath you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Any weapons in the vehicle? Oh, perfect. Yeah, if you can grab the rental contract, that'd be great, man. You said your daughter lives up in Portola?
No, 2 daughters.
Okay, they both up in Portola?
Yes.
Come on over here, man.
All right.
You a fighter?
I'm a fighter?
Yeah, you got a tap-out shirt on.
Well, I've got a lot of training. I'm a retired Marine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you do for the Corps?
Well, I was a data chief initially, but then they changed the MOS to cybersecurity chief.
Okay. When'd you get out of the Corps?
I got out about 2 years ago.
Give me a second, man. All right, just hang right there. Ever been in trouble with law enforcement before?
Never.
Okay. Hey, while I'm working on this, let me ask you something, man. This is gonna sound kind of weird. Part of my job out here is I do what's called highway interdiction. I look for people that are smuggling contraband through our state, across the country, weapons, humans, drugs, illicit currency, things like that. Anything in the vehicle I should be aware of? Okay. No firearms? No explosives? Okay. Are there any drugs in the vehicle? Cocaine?
I don't move drugs.
Yeah, I gotta ask all these silly questions, right? Okay. Any large amounts of United States currency in the vehicle? Okay. What's a large amount of U.S. currency to you? Okay. So there's over 10,000 in there? Okay. How much money you got in there? Okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Would you give me permission to search your vehicle today? That's okay with you? Okay, perfect.
This is where Steven made his first mistake. You never let the cops search your vehicle unless they have a warrant.
Brings you out this way. I'm about to see my daughters.
Right on. Out here in Reno? Out here in Reno?
Well, Portola, California.
They doing okay?
I know you guys are suspicious. I'll ask lots of questions so I can get to. Yeah, I'm not really worried about anything, so I'll give you any information you want. But.
This man was just visiting his kids, and he showed no signs of being a threat or being related to a gang. But these corrupt pigs couldn't care less.
You're a pretty girl. We go play. Do this to everybody, or
I just stopped out with you. Our job is to look for traffickers. I'm not saying you are, or
I'm a retired Marine.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was just called here to help out.
Must be the haircut.
Is it? I don't know. I almost got the same if I would put it down. I don't know.
He's gonna find a large amount of cash in there.
Is he?
That's okay because I got my receipts in there too. So.
How much cash?
A lot.
Hey, he said there's a large amount of cash in there.
I already told him.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
But in the same bag, you're gonna find all my Bank of America and all my receipts. I don't trust banks, so I keep cash.
Oh, do you?
So I don't have anything to hide from you guys. And I know it's not illegal to keep a large amount of cash either. So.
Nope, not at all. How much cash you got?
Probably about 100 grand.
100 grand? Whew. Have you ever been stopped before and had money taken from you? From the government?
These troopers had no right to question him like that. Steven should have used his right to an attorney to dodge all those questions.
There's some receipts in here, though. But
You said you put receipts on. Show us this money.
okay. All right, man. So here's the deal. All right. I think you're a good guy. I don't know.
I'm a good guy.
So how much cash is that?
About 100 grand.
100 grand. Okay. So as you know, right? I'm a vet. He's a vet. You're a vet. It's not illegal to carry currency. That's currency.
Yes, sir, it's not.
It does, though, make us ask some questions on why someone has 100,000. I can understand why you don't trust banks, especially in this day and age right now.
Discipline and lots of savings. That money right there is for my 2 daughters.
Okay.
You gonna give it to him on this trip or no? Or that's just your nuts?
That's my money and my two daughters' money and nobody else's.
Okay.
I take that money right there and I buy them things, I put food on the table, I buy them clothes with that right there.
Fair enough.
And that's me looking at you man to man in your eyes and telling you exactly what that is.
This was years of hard work. Steven served his country and risked his life for all these savings. This level of treatment with a vet is an insult to everything America stands for.
So, what is the source of the currency that you have there?
Sources and how do I make my money?
Yeah.
I'm a retired U.S. Marine. I get money from the VA for my disability. And it's money that I have earned from my employment, my job, doing IT work for a hospital. Sure.
Why do you transport bulk currency like that?
Well, there's nothing illegal about it.
No.
It's, I keep it on my person and I secure it.
Okay. So for security?
I don't trust banks. That's why I have a large amount of currency there with all the receipts, which I keep in there for this type of purpose, in case anybody questions it. And if those receipts get looked into, you'll see that those are my accounts, that those deposits are made for, or those withdrawals are made from.
This behavior is exactly why people turn against authorities and lose trust in the government. Instead of helping, they seemed more focused on causing trouble for the public.
Hey, so you said you're okay with this going with your phone?
What do you want to go through my phone? What are you looking for?
Just trying to verify everything's correct like you've been telling us.
The only thing I'm authorizing you guys to do is make the last phone call I made just to verify that I was going to take that entire, that rim to get it fixed.
Okay.
But I mean, you got personal pictures and stuff on there. I don't want you guys looking at pictures and stuff.
I want both of your pictures if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
So I can look at everything else but your pictures?
Yeah,
that's fine? Okay. I know you don't have time for me to tell you.
I was a little frustrated, man, because I'm being treated like a criminal right now, and it's not your fault. This had a lot of bad experience with cops. I get it.
It's very, very odd to carry $100K in cash like that.
Yeah, but it's not illegal. But I can understand.
Illegal, but
I can understand your perspective. And everybody's been very professional. I didn't have anything to hide. That's why I let you search my vehicle.
Yeah.
So I mean, I told the gentleman here I don't trust banks.
But you have 5 different banks to deal with. You got Wells Fargo, you got Plymouth Bank, you got the Bank of America, and then there's one other bank in there. So I mean, you do trust banks.
Well, no, I don't, because if you look at my
direct deposit has to come to a bank too.
Sure, it does. It goes to Bank of America. But if you look at my banks, there's no money in it. That's why those receipts. That's why I keep them. So if you call the banks and you ask them, and I'll call them right now and ask, or I can show you what's in my bank accounts.
These cops had unchecked power. No one, let alone a vet, should be humiliated like that.
So how much is in there?
About 100,000.
About 100,000. That money has not been saved up over 20 years. It's newer bills, so they're not 20-year-old bills. Yeah, that's not 100,000.
Okay, well, I'm guessing, and so that's my life savings. I've been saving since I went in the Marine Corps, which is in 2000. Okay. So I've been saving for the last 20 years.
Roger. What we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds related to it.
Drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
Sir, I can tell you right now,
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay? We're going to seize it today, but that doesn't mean we're the final judgment on it. It's going to go through the DEA, okay? So the DEA will contact you, and the DEA will provide you with a means to fight it. You're going to have to provide your pay stubs. You're going to have to provide your other receipts and stuff like that. Okay.
This prompted a lawsuit against the Nevada Highway Patrol, which a judge recently allowed to proceed despite attempts at dismissal. Do you think it's time for cops to go back to law school? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check this next one out. You might just love it.
I need your ID. I don't have an ID. What's your name? I'm not giving it to you. I'm gonna put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna arrest you.